Okay, so this camera's on. Rue, you can just make sure your mic is on and green.
There's nothing on.
Power it on. It's gonna get green when it syncs with this. Okay, you're green, you're good.
I put it in the collar.
Okay, so
Do I bring it underneath my shirt, obviously?
however it's gonna work best for you. And remember, this is your Facebook audience, and this is your YouTube audience. Okay?
Okay. Do I need to look at both of them?
You don't need to look at, you need to look at whatever you wanna look at.
It's tough.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Keep it going.
Keep the goal. It's all about goal.
So, and I just manage these cameras, which is real key. So, talk to your people, welcome them.
Hello, people. Do the 1 hour hot flow class. We're gonna do it nice and easy. Got Jay Key and Sierra here to help me out. Go through the class. We do some variations. It's just a play on the beat from 26 and 2
You need
class.
to go back a couple more feet, because your head's cut off of this video.
So if I go back, y'all go back. Watch that pose.
All right.
So
Once again, it's the 1 hour. It's the 1 hour variation. Bikram. It's still the Ghost 26 and 2 format. Just putting the postures together. So I call it a flow. Put about 4 or 5 postures together. Anybody taking my class before, y'all done it. So even if it doesn't sound familiar to it, same hour class that I teach. I teach it here Thursday 7:15. Also talk about Evolution. Still hot, no difference. So we'll start. We ready to go, Ariel? All right. So interlocking your fingers tight to the webbing. You bring your knuckles underneath your chin. We start with 1 set of pranayama. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Feet together. Find your tripod. Pull your abs in. And here you go. Begin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Feet down. Quads contract. Cores engaged. Neck is long. And now you exhale. Drop your head back. Roll down your ribs, your lower abdominals, palms, wrists, forearms, elbows come to touch. And again, inhale. Use your feet. Engage your abs. Relax your shoulders. Elbows are up. Lungs are full. And now you exhale, exhale. Drop your head back. Close down the ribs, the lower abdominals, palms, wrists, forearms, elbows, they come to touch. And again, inhale. Feet down. Shoulders down, heels down, elbows up, belly button, diaphragms in and up. And now you exhale, exhale. Dropping your head back, no crunching in the neck, relaxing the shoulders, palms, wrists, forearms, elbows come to touch. And again, inhale, use your feet, engage your core, feel your lungs, find your eyes, heels are down, head is up. And now you exhale, exhale, drop your head back, lead with the shoulders. Can you bring the palms, wrists, forearms, elbows to touch? And again, inhale, filling your lungs, taking your time, expanding through the chest. You feel the skin across your chest gets tight. And now you exhale, exhale, close down your ribs, your lower abdominals. Can you bring your palms, wrists, forearms, elbows, elbows, elbows? Last one, here you go, inhale. Exhale, dropping the head back, feet are heavy, triceps parallel to the floor, elbows come to touch. And then we'll change. Arms come down. Next up is half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So here we go. Y'all keep going. Inhale your arms over your head sideways, interlocking your fingers, releasing your index fingers. So here you're going to warm up, pull the abs in, press the feet down, and then you reach up, stretch up. Warming up left and right, right and left. Breath is steady, mind is steady, still 4 to 6 seconds in and out.
Does it need batteries? I'm totally messing this up.
Yeah, I think it needs better.
Just keep going to the, okay.
Oh, there it is. Here we go. So here we go. Stop in the middle. Squeezing your hands, pressing your heels down, pulling your abs in. Once again, feel your lungs. You reach up, stretch up. Relax the shoulders down. Find your heels. You come up and over towards your right hand side. It's half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So the breath is steady, 4 to 6 seconds in and out. Nice. Relax the shoulders down. Once again, we go old school dialogue. You bring your left hip out towards the left, extending your left armpit, left rib cage up towards the ceiling. Chin away from your chest, squaring your hips, squaring your shoulders, squeezing your hands, finding your heels, straightening your arms, contracting your quads. You fill your lungs up. And here, you reach, you stretch, you reach, you stretch, change. Inhale, you reach up, stretch up. Reset your breathing, reset your spine. Heels are heavy. Inhale, you reach up. Relax those shoulders up and over towards the left-hand side. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So once again, always the breath is steady. The mind is steady. The concept is hatha. So you're pressing the heels down, reaching the index fingers over towards the right left-hand side of the room. Relaxing the shoulders, steadying the breath. And we just go to work. Right hip beyond your right ankle, lifting the right armpit, right rib cage. Shoulders are down, heels are down, hips are forward, chest is forward, quads contract, arms are straight, fill your lungs up, and then you reach. Stretch, you reach, you stretch, change, inhale, we reach up, stretch up. Our first back bend, reset the breathing, reset the spine, heels are heavy, hips are forward, chest is lifted, relax the shoulders. Let the head go back. Squeeze your hands, inhale, fill the lungs up. You come up and over the exercise ball. First back bend, so you're taking your time. You're at home, you're not in the heat. So you just want to take your time, first back bend, make sure there's no crunching. Heels down, hips forward, chest is up, shoulders relaxed, head goes back. And once again, you look for the wall, reach for the wall, look for the wall, change. Use your heels, your lower abdominals, reset your breathing, reset your spine, fill your lungs up, exhale, you come down, flat back, straight spine. Reaching for the mirror, hands at the hips. You get to the bottom, separate the feet, cuddle the heels, squat down, heels up. Squat down, feet flat. Shaking the head, yes or no. Rolling the shoulders. You keep your abs in, you keep the breath steady, always keeping your eyes open. You keep from getting dizzy, but warming up. Padasana, hands to feet pose. Alright, Padasana. You line up the feet, the heels and toes. Soften your knees, stomach on your thighs, chest on your knees. A few variations. You reach around and scoop up your heels, five fingers together, thumb and index fingers. Palms to the Achilles, palms to the calf muscle, or elbows each other behind your knees. Relax your head down, hug yourself tight. And here you go. Inhale, hips up, feet down, knees back. Eyes stay open, continue to breathe smooth. You want to keep that compression. Stomach on your thighs, chest on your knees. Shifting more body weight forward in your feet, keeping the abs in. Once again, feet down, hips up, knees back. Relax your shoulders away from your ears towards your hips. Bring your elbows close together behind your calf muscles. Shift more body weight forward in the feet as you shift the hips up toward the ceiling. Hips up, hips up, hips up. Release your grip, hands palms spread. Use the reach of the arms, and press the legs, inhale your way all the way up. You get to the top, exhale, take a big step out. Heels in one line, toes in one line. Dandi Manda Bhaktapada Paschimottanasana, standing separate leg stretching. So here, feet in one line, heels in one line, abs engaged. You reach for the wall, you reach for the wall, open the chest, and you swan dive. Come forward, flat back, straight spine. First set you tight, you're not in the heat. So soften the knees, hands to the floor. You always want straight legs, the straight spine before you have straight legs. Abs are in, breath is steady, and once here, you want to shift the body weight forward. In the feet, getting your hips over your heels. And you got that space, you just use your feet to start to shift your hips up. Keep pulling your abs in to protect your low back. We're not asking for flexibility. We come in here, we kind of using the contraction. We're stretching our muscles. So feet down, hips up, abs in. You're comfortable in this space, your face to the floor, nose to the floor, mouth to the floor. You reach around for your grip to the outside, edge of the heels. Once again, relax the shoulders away from your ears, work the forearms outside of your shin, shift more body weight forward in your feet as you continue to press the hips up. Use the exhale breath and let the forehead fall to the floor, sink to the floor, come to the floor. You're at home, you're not warm, right? We don't have the heat, so you can slow down. Here you go, we'll change, arms out, feet down, hips forward. We get to the top, you turn your right foot out towards the right. Triangle pose, line up the heels, line up the toes. Abs are in, you reach for the wall, and you go, you sit. Sink down. So you don't have the luxury of having a mirror at home, so you want knee over heel, knee over ankle. Working the thigh parallel, first set, not warm. So here you reach for the back of the room, shoulders over your hips. Turn the palms, move both arms. Right elbow, just add above your right knee corner. Once again, you want to be strong in the legs, feet down. Abs in. The reach is up. Right hip back, left hip forward. Make your spine long. Look to the shoulder, reach to the ceiling. And change. Inhale, arms up. Straighten your right leg. Turn the right foot in, turn the left leg out. Pull the abs in, taking your time. The breath is steady, the mind is steady. I'm huffing and puffing, y'all breathing smooth as silk. Here you go. Sit down, sink down. Take your time. Upside down L. So if you can't see yourself at home in the mirror, it's knee over heel, knee over ankle. Trying to work that thigh parallel. We don't have the comfort, the advantage of the heat at the house. Just take your time to start. You reach to get the shoulders over the hips. Palms face the mirror. You move both arms. Left elbow just at above your left knee corner. So the triangle between your torso and your thigh. The breathing smooth, so you got the abs in. And once again, the foundation is your feet, right? Feet down, feet pull in. Abs are in, spine is long. Chest is open, look to the shoulder, reach to the ceiling. And then you want to take a nice, long, smooth pranayama breath right here to what? Let the posture set in, sink in. Change, inhale, arms up. Straighten your legs. You'll toggle your feet in 2 or 3 times. Hands, palms coming to prayer, thumbs across. Pull the abs in, quarter turn towards the right-hand side. So here you want to take your time, square your hips, square your shoulders, line up the feet, line up the heels. So once you take your time, I'll slow down right here so you can gather yourself. Have a little space. Inhale for length, feet down, abs in, chin tucked. And now you roll forward, round forward. First set, go ahead and separate your hands. Bend the knee because we're not in the heat. So the first thing you want to do is tuck your chin in. Bring your chest away from your thigh. Then you want to work the forehead to the knee. Eyes stay open. Now you want to use the feet evenly. Can you what? Shift your right hip back, left hip forward. Using the feet to straighten the legs. Using the feet to square the hips. Using the abs, using the body as one unit. Third eye contact point. Forehead to your knee. Palms come to prayer, chin to chest. Use your legs. Inhale, you roll up. Round up. Chin comes up. Quarter turn left. Quarter turn left, squaring your hips, squaring your shoulders. So once again, line up your feet. A little awkward because we're moving around unlike the regular class. So hips square, shoulders square. Use the feet, inhale up, tuck that chin in. First set, exhale, you come down, separate the hands. 2 hands to the floor, bending the knee. So we get warm, right? Second set, we'll be in a little better space. So here we go, feet down, chin is tucked, forehead to your knee. Keep the eyes open. Using the abs. And once again, left hip back, right hip forward. Shifting the body weight forward so the 2 feet are even. Using both legs, but essentially using your abs to pull your forehead to your knee. Here we go, palms prayer, chin chest, cores engaged. Use the legs, inhale, you roll up, round up, chin comes up. Get to the top, quarter turn to the right. Right foot back to place, arms come down by your sides. All right, we go round 2. Breath is steady, mind is steady. I'm huffing and puffing, right? So you smooth as silk, smooth as glass with the breathing. All right, second set. Inhale, arms up, hands, palms prayer. Interlocking the fingers, releasing the index fingers. Heels are heavy, abs are in. You reach up, stretch up, lengthen breath, lengthen body, shoulders relax, up and over toward the right-hand side. So you're looking for your length. So even if you have a mirror at home, don't really worry about being square. Give me the length. Heels go one way, hands go the opposite direction. Chin away from the chest a few inches so you can breathe mainly. Working on your alignment, just kind of feel your way through. If you can't have on the luxury of having a mirror at home, but here we go. Heels down, hands open. Breath is steady, mind is steady. Falling to the left, reaching to the right. Falling to the left, reaching to the right. Feel your lungs up, and here you go. You reach, you stretch, you reach, you stretch. Change, inhale, you reach up, stretch up. Reset the breathing, establish some length. And here we go, up and over, left-hand side. All you're doing is looking for length. So your ability to breathe, if you're here and you're struggling to breathe, you can ease back out, right? 4 to 6 seconds in and out. Breath leads is awesome. Shoulders are relaxed, chin away from the chest. Work on some semblance of alignment if you're at home, but really find that length. Heels go one way, hands go the opposite direction. Try to work the arms straight, biceps to the ears. Maybe you can get the hands palm behind you, open the chest, hips are forward, abs are in, heels are down, hands are over, fall to the right, reach to the left, fall to the right, you reach to the left, change, inhale, you reach up, stretch up, going into our back bend, heels are heavy, hips are forward, chest sternum is lifted, body weight's in the heels, 60-40, 70-30, inhale, you reach up, shoulders drop, head relax, you come up and over that exercise ball. Taking your time. Looking for length, lengthen breath, lengthen body. And here you go, you just look for the wall, reach for the wall. Look for the wall, reach for the wall. Change, use your heels, your lower abdominals, you bring yourself back up. Exhale, you come forward, flat back, straight spine.
Get to the bottom, separate the feet, cover the heels a little bit. Breath is steady, mind is steady. Get into our moving meditation, right? So you go through all the directives, help you get into a space of meditation, shut the mind down, right? All you do is focus on the directions. All right, Pada Hastasana, second set, hands to feet pose. So whatever variation of grip you want, elbows behind each other, elbows behind the calf muscle, the knees, palms, heels, you get your grip. Relax your head, let it go, 12, 18 pounds. Here we go, feet down, hips up, knees back, keeping your compression, that's the main component. Breath is even and smooth, allow the muscles to open up. Feet down, hips up, knees back, abs in, eyes open, shoulders away from the ears towards the hips. Head, you let it go one more time. Shift the hips up one more time. You hear hips over heels, hips over heels, hips over heels. Releasing your grip, hands, palms square. Use the reach of the arms, the press of the legs, inhale up. You get to the top, exhale, take a big step out. Heels in one line, toes in one line. First set, your forehead didn't touch the floor, bring your feet out a little bit further. If the forehead was on the floor, you bring your feet, inch them in just a little bit. Abs are in, chin away from your chest. Fill your lungs up, and then you swan dive. With as much grace as you got in your body, swan dive. Sacrifice the legs, you don't have the heat, right? Spine is straight. Hips over the heels. Face to the floor. You go for your grip, you go for your grab. So once you got your alignment, you can impose your will on your body, right? That's the whole thing about our Ghost 26 and 2 posture practice. Feet down, hips up, shoulders, forearms outside of the shin. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Less concerned about pulling myself down and using the pull to broaden your chest, broaden your shoulders. Hips go up, body weight's forward, and you just let the torso go, fall to the floor, sink to the floor. Forehead to the floor, more to the floor. Taking your time, you release your grip, arms out, feet down, hips come forward. Turn your right foot out towards the right, line up your heels, line up your toes, line up your breathing. 4 to 6 seconds. And let's go. Sit down, sink down, looking for your 90-degree angle. You want to be strong in the legs first and foremost. Legs always before arms. Here you go. Inhale, move the arms. Right elbow, triangle between the torso. Abs are in. Using the feet, using the legs. So here, right heel into to your left instep. Left edge of your foot, press it to the floor. Left quad, left glute. Spine is long, chest is open, gaze is up, your reach is up. So think about letting the hips sink directly to the floor in between the two heels. Use that right elbow, and then you come into a spine twist. Left side torso comes to the back wall. Comes towards the back wall. Change, inhale, arms up. Straighten your leg, turn the right foot in, turn the left foot out, slow the breathing. Here we go. Sit down, sink down. Once you got your firm stance in the feet, always legs before arms, and then you move the arms, right? Elbow at the knee, triangle between the torso and the thigh, and we go to work with the feet. Left heel in towards the right instep, right edge of your foot digs into the floor, right quad, right glute, abs engaged, spine is long, chest is open, gaze is up. Reach up, stretch up. Look at the fingertips. The hips sink away from the fingertips so the fingertips don't lose height. And then now, you go for your spine twist. Spine is long, and you just rotate. Not with the arm, the shoulder, rotate the torso. Back to the wall. There we go. Inhale, arms up. Leg is straight. Turn the left foot in. Toggle the feet in. Hands, palms come to prayer. Abs engaged. Quarter turn on the heels to the right hand side. So here, square in your hips, square in your shoulders, no twisting in that left knee. Tuck your chin, let's go. You roll in, round in. Throat choke, eyes open, third eye contact, point forehead to your knee. So once again, you got your hands palms in prayer, chest away from the thigh, chin to the chest, working the forehead to the knee, squaring the hips, using the abs, third eye contact point, forehead to your knee. Here you go, inhale, you roll up, round up, chin comes up, you quarter turn left, slowing the breathing, squaring your hips, abs are in, tucking the chin, let's go. Roll in, round in, throat choke. Once again, third eye contact point is what you want. Whatever you have to do to make that happen, tuck that chin in. Endocrine system work, immune system work, right here. Work on your immune system, tuck that chin in. Slow that breathing down. Use those legs. Use those eyes. Third eye contact point. Forehead to your knee. Palms prayer, chin chest. Taking your time, inhale, you roll up, round up, chin comes up, quarter turn right foot back to place, arms come down by your sides. All right, go into the bounces hill, we'll go to awkward. So, middle of the mat, middle of the towel, separating the feet, hip width distance. Slowing the breathing, your arms up, palms flat, abs engaged, shoulders are back. And all you gotta do is sit back, sink back. Abs in, eyes forward. So once you got maximum body weight in the heels, toes may float. You bring the toes down, sink the thighs down, pull the abs in, extend the chest forward, and you still fall back, go back, sit back, change, press yourself up, first part. Second part, you roll up on the balls of your feet, high on the balls of the feet, abs engaged, keep those heels high. Let's go, sit down, sink down. I need a towel for my eyes, right? Lowering the thighs, pulling the abs in. Y'all stay up, stay with it, right? My eyes burning. Heels stay up, abs stay in, nice. And change, inhale, press yourself up. Heels come down. Third part, roll up on the balls of the feet. Squeezing your knees, squeezing your thighs, pulling those abs in, heels float just a little bit. Let's go. Sit down, sink down. It's the squeeze of the knees, the thighs, the triceps engage. It's all about your breathing your way down. Working on your muscular system. Find yourself in the bottom, it's all about engagement, knees, thighs, core, triceps, and we back up. Just as slow as you went down, take your time, breathe, you come back up, you come back up. Heels down, arms down, feet together, shoulders roll back. Breath is steady, mind is steady. Smooth as silk, smooth as glass, name the game. All right, round two. Separate the feet, pull the abs in, inhale the arms up, and then you just go for it. Sit back, sink back. Eyes forward, toes down, thighs down, knees over ankles, knees over heels, awkward. Chest is forward, neck is long. A lot of contraction, and still you fall back. Sit back, sink back, change, press yourself up. Second part, roll up on the balls of your feet. High on the balls of the feet, not the toes, balls of the feet. Abs in, keep those heels high. And then you sit down, sink down. Heels don't sink. 1 millimeter, 1 centimeter. Breath is steady. Mind is steady. Abs are in. Thighs parallel to the floor, triceps parallel to the thighs. Same distance between your hands, your knees, and your feet. Change, inhale, you press yourself up. Heels come down, arms stay there. Third part, roll up on the balls of the feet. Squeezing your knees, squeezing your thighs, pulling the abs in, taking your time. Let's go. You slowly sit down, sink down, come down, go down. How slow can you go? How slow can you go? How slow can you go? We get to the bottom, we do the old school Bikram test. You test the knees, you'll bounce, but finish on the up. Knees, thighs, core, triceps, taking our time, and you come up just as slow as you went down. We come all the way up, we come all the way up. All the way up, heels down, arms down, feet together, shoulders roll back. So once again, I'm huffing and puffing. You're at home, you'll tend to follow my tendency, right? Because I'm talking. Fill your lungs, empty your lungs. One set of Eagle Garasana. Inhale your arms up. Identify the arms. Exhale, you bring your right arm underneath the left elbow, right underneath left. Get your grip, get your grab. First set out, modify. Elbows down, chest is open. Sit and sink. Right leg is up, but it's only one set. So this is the modification start, it'll be one long set. So once again, you can go to the opposite space. Pull your abs in, about being slow and deliberate. Take as much space as you can between the foot, the calf, the knee, the thighs, the hips, the shoulders, the arms, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the palms, skin to skin. Sink into the heel. Sit those hips back and straighten that spine. Change, inhale, arms up. You reach up, stretch up. Exhale, I do the modification for my people. Start, left arm underneath. You sit and sink, upper body back, left leg up, left knee down. So this is the modification for that space, abs are in. And once again, you hold your abs in to steady the posture. You breathe to give yourself the muscle endurance. And you just slowly but surely work to line yourself up, not losing any tension between any of the limbs, keeping the abs in, keeping the eyes forward, keeping the abs in, keeping the eyes forward. As you work to line yourself up, heel, hips, upper body back, and change. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms come down by your sides. Take a little break, right? So a little bit more intense than our 75-minute class because of the pace, right? Power workout, heart rate is definitely up. So we go into the bouncing, so a little bit different. Since we're gonna be bouncing to the front, you just step back, put your heels on the end of your mat. Whole time right now, you're recuperating, filling your lungs, empty your lungs. Excuse me, Dandiyamana Janu Shavasana. Body weight shifts towards your left foot. Inhale, bring your right thigh up. Your right thigh is parallel. Abs are in, breath is steady, mind is steady. You want the body weight even in the standing leg. You want to sink the hip, square the hips, make the neck long. If you're going for a grip or grab, you come forward. 10 fingers in a lock, so you want to start with here. Not holding with the arm, the hand, holding with the opposite side, glute and hips. You go for the grab, you got your foot. Eyes stay forward. When you're ready, if you choose to extend, you extend. Heels away, toes are in, eyes are forward, breath is steady. Taking your time, super easy, super smooth. Elbows down, and you just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll slowly reverse out. Opposite side, this is our cardio 5K, body weight shift towards over here, balancing series cardio. Inhale, left leg, left thigh up. 2 sides not the same, you don't bounce with the same thing on both sides. The main thing is abs are in, spine is long, easier to stabilize. Get the body weight out of the heel. Once you're comfortable in this space, you can go for your grab, you can go for the knee. You can go for the shin. You see Jason and Sierra in the back, they go for the foot, the leg. Keep those eyes forward, keep that breath steady. And once again, you use the breath. Both legs doesn't have to be straight. Here you go. You slowly extend. Standing leg straight before kicking leg. Slow and deliberate. Seeing where your balance is. It's all in the abs, all in the eyes. Elbows are down. Elbows are down. Practice your piece. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change. Slowly reverse out. Stand tall, breathe smooth. Right? So that's the cardio. First set. We'll do 2 sets. I'm running my mouth at this point. You're recovering, filling your lungs, top of your shoulders, your clavicle, empty your lungs, lower abdominal, press that CO2 out. Round 2, you got it, let's do it. Body weight shift towards the left foot, inhale, right leg, right thigh. You go for your grip, you go for your grab, standing forehead to knee, Dandiyamana Janu Shavasana. When you're ready, get the body weight out of your heel, and you extend, heels away, toes are in, eyes are forward, abs are in, 2 legs are straight. We don't fight, we don't force. Elbows down, elbows against. You tuck the chin, and let gravity bring your forehead to your knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change, slowly reverse yourself out. Body weight shifts towards the right foot. Steady the breath, you steady the mind. Left leg comes up. Go ahead and go for your grip, go for your grab, there's no worries. But keep the body weight out of your heel. Keep your breathing under control. Once again, I'm huffing and puffing, you don't. Let's go, extend. Heels away, toes are in, eyes are forward. Chin away from your chest. Use the abs to stabilize. Use the breath so you got the muscle endurance. Once you're in this space, elbows down, elbows against, chin it tucks, and let gravity bring that forward to the knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, slowly reverse yourself up. Stand tall, breathe smooth, in between each posture. Very important in this hour class to what? You gotta learn how to reset. Fill your lungs, empty your lungs. That's a mental decision right there, cognitive. This practice is always a ghost practice, more cognitive than anything, Hatha practice. So, Dundee Mani Dhanurasana is next, standing bow pulling pose. Identify your arms, we go old school. Inhale the arms up. Clear the lungs, left hand stays up. Right hand comes down. You grab the right ankle from the inside or the outside, doesn't really matter. Abs are in, it's 10K, hand above the head to heart. Heart rate starts up. 3 things to do. You can breathe, you can reach, and kick. Right? You breathe, you reach, you kick. It's all about the length in the spine. All about pulling those abs in. And once again, it's like bar class, you point the toe, squeeze the glute, you're kicking up. You're kicking back. The kick drives the posture, it'll start to hinge. Keeping the eyes forward, work on your alignment. Taking your time, whatever you got, you hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change, slowly reverse out. Hands down, we reset. Opposite side, no words, no hers. No mental conversation. You got your grip, you got your grab, abs are in, eyes are forward, lengthen breath, lengthen body, 3 things to do. You breathe, you reach, and you kick. So you're balancing with the reach and the kick. You're balancing with the breath and the breathing. Not in a hurry, the kick drives the posture. You're looking for length, lengthen breath, lengthen body. The eyes stay forward, the chin stays away from your chest. Once again, you start to impose your will as you like, as you work on your alignment, keeping those abs in, keeping that spine long. And here, once again, you can go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change, slowly reverse out. Shoulders roll back, and we rest. So super intense posture. One of the favorite postures in this lineage, right? Because the bow pose is like a great Instagram pose, right? But all about cardio, getting the heart rate up. So in between the postures, I'm running my mouth. You finding your composure. You feel your lungs, clear your lungs, right? Anytime during the class, even at the house, not about the heat. You can't catch your breath. You exhale, empty the lungs. Automatically get fresh oxygen. Let's go. Round 2. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, standing bow pulling pose. Get your grip. Get your grab. We warmed up. Second set. Here we go. You breathe, you reach, and you kick. Right? I focus more on the kick and the reach. It's the isolation, eyes forward. No matter which posture you always want to find length in the spine. So we're looking for the length through the bow, the curve. Eyes are forward. Abs are in. Breath is steady. Knee, hip, chin, shoulder, instep. You line yourself up. And right now you hold or extend for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change. Slowly reverse yourself out. Arms come up. Hands come down. Opposite side. Abs are in. Eyes are forward. The moving meditation. Line yourself up and let's go. You breathe. You reach. You kick. Your focus is on the reach. You fall forward. You kick back. You go back. You reach forward. You're balancing with the kick and the reach. Abs are in. Don't mimic my breathing, right? Fill your lungs, empty your lungs. Fill the lungs, empty the lungs. Elongate the spine. Pull the abs in. Body weight's not in the heel. And here you go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change. Slowly reverse out. Stand tall, breathe smooth. So we're still gonna do balancing stick from this perspective. We do one long balancing stick. Try to find your heels. I come from the space to take on a smaller step anyway, right here. So just for my people here, Sierra and Jason, if you're at home, you got a longer step, you can take it. We don't have the room, so just a slight step. It doesn't take a big step. Slow the breathing, inhale the arms up, interlocking the fingers, releasing the index fingers, relaxing the shoulders, abs are in, to Udasana balancing stick. You step forward with the right foot, Small step, just enough so I can shift that body weight forward. Left toes up. Here you go, like you got 10 minutes to come down flat. It's always about length. Don't let the eyes fall to the floor. Keep those abs pulled in. It's the reach. Reach with the hands, point with the toe. Reach with the hands, point with the toe. Reach with the hands, point with the toe. And change. Inhale, you bring yourself up. Step back, heart is beating. It's within the practice, right? Mini heart attack. Got a moment right here to reset. Stepping forward. Abs are in, eyes are forward. Let's go. Body down, chest down, leg up, hip down. See yourself, your arm, you can't see yourself. So just focus on your reach, focus on your length. Right? Focus on the reach, focus on the length. Focus on the abs, focus on the breath. Biceps with the ears. Get that chin away from your chest. Let's go. Flat as a table. Change. Inhale, you bring yourself up. You step back. Arms come down. So we do tree and toe right here. Get the house, slow that heart rate down. Almost on the floor, almost done. Let's go. Inhale that right leg up, right heel up. Tree pose. Tadasana, half standing lotus prep, and I was in the ghost lineage. Opening up through the hip. Squaring the hips. Heel is down. Crown chakra, purple towards the ceiling. Breathing smooth. One hand, two hands, palms square. So here I won't grab. Taking your time, pull the abs in. You come forward, hinge from the hips. Keeping the chin forward. Maybe you hinge, maybe you don't go all the way forward. But you go into a Padasana, wherever it is. Breath is steady, mind is steady. Maybe you bring the hands to the floor. Come down 60. All right. Take your time. Eyes are forward. Abs are in. Spine is long. Yes, sir. One hand, two hands, palm square. No mental conversation. And change. We slowly work ourselves back out. Lower your leg down. So once again, no worries, no complaints, right? Every day is different. Let's go opposite side. Putting the leg up, clear the mind, right? The breath is steady, the mind is steady. First thing you want to do is have your breathing under control. You got the breathing under control, you just go to work. Abs are in. Coaxing that leg down. My left psoas muscle is tight. Take me a little bit longer. That's all right. Spine is long. Eyes are forward. Whatever you're comfortable with. Your breath's going to tell you what you're comfortable with. If you're ready, you come forward, hinge at the hips. Notice your breathing, right? When you go to the space where you can't breathe, you're fighting with breath. You're working, right? Working too hard. Breath is steady. Mind is steady. Breath leads the asana. Eyes lead the spine. Never look down. Yes, sir. Nice. Abs are in. Eyes are forward. One hand, two hands, palm prayer. Nice, y'all. That's the meditation. Here, you take your time, slowly working yourself out. Stand tall, we breathe smooth. Acknowledge the staying series. It's hard, right? Not easy. And we lie down for Shavasana with head to face the door. Feet to face the belt line. Quick Shavasana, not long. So in this space, you're just recovering. Empty the lungs. Squeeze that CO2 out. Once again, the awareness. Feel the sweat running down. Feel the heart pumping in your chest, right? You're alive. All right, one set, Pavanuttasana. Inhale, bring that right leg, that right knee up. You want to pull the right knee in towards the right shoulder. So some people might get a little more compression bringing the knee towards the shoulder. Some people may need to bring the knee towards the sternum to get more compression. It's all about compression partial, right? Less about the hip, looking for that compression in the abdominals. Feel your lungs, getting that digestive massage, right? Ascending colon. Breathing smooth. So here you want to bring the arms to your sides, but relaxing the shoulders on the floor. It's a slight tuck of the chin. You can flex the foot or point the toe. Pull the abs in. Press the back down. Pull your knee in. And you just fill your lungs up. Change. Lower the right leg down. Here we go. Inhale. Left leg, left knee. Same deal, right? Two sides not the same. Maybe you need to bring the knee out a little bit further towards the shoulder. Avoid the rib cage to get that compression to the lower abdominals. A little narrow on the hips to waist. Maybe you bring it closer towards the chest to sternum. You're looking for that compression as you breathe. You use the breath to guide you through that space. Filling the lungs, empty the lungs. Right, 4 to 6 seconds. Tide rolls in, the tide rolls out. Breathing super smooth. So here, Arms with your sides, shoulders on the floor. Chin is tucked, heel can be flexed, toe can be pointed. All we're doing is looking for length in the body. Abs are in, back is down. One more oomph, pull that knee in, now you feel your lungs up. And change, lower the left leg down. Here we go, inhale, 2 legs, 2 knees. So if you're super tight, palms to the shins will work. And you want to work to get the shin, the feet, the knees, everything together. If it happens, if it doesn't happen. Maybe you go for a tighter grip. You'll roll up. So it's all about making a ball and getting length with this ball. Anything you do, you're looking for length. Shoulders relax away from the ears, abs come in, rolling the forehead to the knees, eyebrows to the knees. Once you got your maximum compression, you slowly sink the hips down, sinking the shoulders down, keeping that compression in transverse colon. Breathe in smooth, knees don't move. So here you want to fill your lungs up. Roll your shoulders towards your hips and see if you can get that tailbone to sink a little bit more. And change. Lower the legs down, feet together, toes fall apart. Palms face the ceiling. So here we go. We got sit-ups in the practice. If you got one, you do one. You need to modify or skip it, you do so. If you got one, let's do one. Flex the feet. Inhale the arms up, thumbs crossed, biceps, ears. Right here, you roll up. Double exhale, forehead to the knee, elbows to the floor. We'll turn, we'll face the office this way. So Cobra, we do 4 postures, then we'll rest. Cobra Bhujangasana is the first one in the spine surgery series. So palms are flat, fingertips aligned with the shoulders, arms with your sides. Slow the breath, slow the breathing. Here we go. You're always looking for length. There's no crunch. Inhale, bring your body up, extend your chest forward. Excuse me, bring your eyes up, relax the forehead down. Roll the shoulders back, roll the elbows back, press the hips down, press the feet down, and you look for length in the spine. To get that belly button to come up, elbows still bent, 90 degrees. Change, lower yourself down. Next up is Salabhasana, locust pose. Reach for your feet, turn the palms flat. You can rock to the left, you can rock right. Once again, the concept is down for up. So here, if your shoulders are coming together, spread the shoulders apart. You need to bring the hands apart. All right, more important, the chest is focal for the shoulders to be apart. Relax your left leg, point the right toe, reach the right leg long, and all you're doing is pressing your torso down into your arms. That's the carpal tunnel, that's the tennis elbow. Press down into that forearm. Trying to get the forearm, the elbow flat, the wrist flat, the palm flat. Down gives you up. Change, lower the right leg down, chest and shoulders open, abs are in. Point that left, relax the right, let's go. Down for ups. You're pressing your torso down into the arm, down into the chest. That's the carpal tunnel, that's the tennis elbow. Open up the front side of the arm, also open up the front side of the chest, the shoulders. Keep bringing your shoulders apart. And the more down you get, right, the more down you give, the higher the left leg will go. Change, lower the left leg down. Readjust your hands, palms, so you can kiss your man down. Notice you bring your arms, your shoulders all together. Bring your hands apart. Shoulders wide, chest is wide, shoulders towards your hips. You gotta get yourself forward. Either you reach with the feet, or you pull, get that body weight forward, whatever you choose, point those legs. Here we go, inhale. And once again, it's down for up. Torso goes into the arms go into the floor. Use that downward movement to get your lift. You're using your arms to press yourself up, to lift yourself up. It's the arms doing the work. Change, lower yourself down. Bring the arms out to your sides, it's Kono Salabhasana. Your chin is on the mat. Your breath is even and smooth. Always length, right? You want to mute gravity. The only way you mute gravity is by expansion. You don't mute gravity by coming up, fighting gravity. You got to reach. So here you go. Take your time. Inhale, and then you reach. Arms reach, legs reach, chest reach. Arms reach, legs reach, chest reach. Eyes up. And here, roll those palms open as you float up. Change, lowering yourself down, reaching for your feet, Dhanurasana, both pose. Almost we get a rest after this one. Little baby fingers below the toe line. The wrist is straight. You're at home, you can't do both legs, grab one. Right? So you grab, I'll modify the first one. So you're taking time. I'll just do the modification. Got 2 on Jason and Sierra, do the opposite. So here, body's here. Take your time, point that toe, squeeze the glute. And your first job is to get your knee up. All right, you got your knee up. Can you squeeze a little bit more of the glute, point the toe, get the thigh up? Okay, you got your thigh up. Go ahead and bring the eyes up, chest forward, and everything comes up. Head and feet, head and feet, head and feet. Change, lower yourself down. Arms to your side. You can look left or right. With the home is your choice. You just rest. Keep the shoulders away from your ears, finding that length in your neck. And you breathe into your back. Once again, it's the marathon, 26 and 2. Round 2. Let's go. Palms flat. Cobra Bhujangasana. Arms in. You want to challenge yourself. Bring your hands closer towards your hips, your waist. You want to pinch those elbows, arms in. We're always looking for length. Press those hands down. Inhale, peel the body up. So you're using the arms, but you got that 90-degree bend in the elbow. Right? Feet down, hips down. Chest forward, shoulders back, elbows back, eyes are up. And the more length you get, the higher that belly button to come off the floor. And change. Lower yourself down. Go ahead, reach for the feet. Turn the palms flat. We'll just do the second part. The second part, well, the third part is actually the real posture, right? Salavasana. We do the exercise, one leg, the opposite leg, but this is the asana right here, Salavasana. So we'll gather ourselves, it'll be a little bit longer. Shoulders are wide, chin on the mat, chest on the mat, mouth on the mat. Body lean forward. And once again, before you go, lift those legs up. Chest down, arms down, reach the legs. Give me down. Down gives you up. How much down can you get? The more down you get, the more up it comes, right? So here we go. Press those arms down, press that chest down, and here you just work to lift yourself up. Using the arms, using the arm. Change, lower yourself down, bring the arms out. Purna Salavasana. Chin is on the mat. Breath is even, it's easy. Little break right here. Fill your lungs up, fill your back expand. Using the lower abs, press the CO2 out. All right, let's go to work. Here we go. Inhale, float up. Body up. Feet up. Chest up. Chin up. Head up. Eyes up. Your forehead is relaxed. Your shoulders are down. You're using the reach. And once again, what can you let go in order to get more depth in your posture? Change, lower yourself down. Reach around and grab those feet. I'll do the modifications I did on the opposite side. So you grab the opposite leg from what you grabbed last time. You get 2, you can do 2 again. So the grip is relaxed. The wrist is straight. If there's a hook in your wrist, that means you're probably using your arms. You feel anything in your knee, you abandon ship, right? You point your toe, squeeze your glute, and your job is to get your knee up. All right, you got the knee up, squeeze those glutes, point your toes, get the thigh up. You got the thighs up, go ahead and bring the eyes up, roll forward to the soft part of the belly. Once again, relax those shoulders back, and then you squeeze those glutes. Can you get the hip up? Kick up, come up, kick up, come up. Change, lower yourself down. On by your sides, you can look left, right. Whatever you did last time, you do it the same way, it doesn't matter, right? As long as you're breathing. All right, we got one push-up in the practice. You got one, let's do one. Press yourself up. And we'll turn and face the camera for this one, right? Maybe y'all bring your knees back to the edge of your mat. So here we go, Ardha Pramasana, half tortoise. Breath and movement, inhale your arms up, hands palms spread. Biceps with the ears, thumbs across, abs to in. Chin up from your chest, switch to reach. You hinge forward from the hips, but you slow your descent with your knees. Keep bringing your hands away from the floor, using your reach, using the abs, keep rolling the shoulders to your hips. As you try to work your forehead on the floor before you get the head on the floor, right? Forehead on the floor before the hands hit the floor, so you're using your strength. Once you settle into that space, shoulders roll back, hips sink back, knees, thighs, heels, they all squeeze in. Bring your chin away from your chest if it's sunk in. Think about pressing your chest into the floor, beyond your knees, beyond your thighs. Working that forehead to the floor, letting the nose come to the floor. So use the reach of the arms. Engage those abs. Use the reach, your knees, your side of the dome obliques. As you change, inhale, you come up. Lay flat back, straight spine, arms come down. So now we'll come forward for a camel. Knees hip width distance. Feet hip width distance. So here you go, hands palms to your low back spine, or maybe down on the glutes. Lift the chest, lift the sternum, come over to exercise ball. Right? More about being forward, always looking for length. The eyes lead the spine, the breath leads the asana. You're
feel your lower abdominals engage, not because you're squeezing them, because you're lengthening them. You relax those glutes, the hips come forward. You just sink over that ball. Taking your time, hands, palms, you come up, and we'll sit down on the back of the mat. We'll take a little pause right here. Breath is steady, mind is steady. Steady, mind is steady. Almost, let's go. Second set. Inhale, arms up, hands, palms, prayer. Let's come forward, hinge forward, flat back, straight spine. So once again, it's all about the reach. So once again, you do as much as you can, right? In this space, you're working, but it's a strength posture. Hands away from the floor, right? Trying to get the head on the floor before the hands. Keep lifting those hands away from the floor. It's a strength posture. Once you've done as much as you can, you roll the shoulders back, sink the hips back, press the chest down, chin away from your chest. Pancake yourself, looking for length. Squeeze those knees, those thighs, those feet, everything's in. Here we go. You're gonna use your knees, your side abdominal obliques. You reach with the arms, engage those abs as you change. Inhale, you come up with a flat back, straight spine, arms come down. Excuse me, top of your mat. So here, 3 ways, 10 inches, 12 inches between the knees, 6 inches between the feet. Or you can bring knees, thighs, feet, everything in, isolating the spine. Hands, palm, low back spine. Hips go forward, elbows go together, chest is lifted. Let's go, up and over that exercise ball. Up and over. Slow that breathing, up and over. Up and over. Up and over, feel the length. No matter what we're doing, you elongate your spine. Feel your spine lengthening. As you change, inhale, bring yourself up. We'll sit back, sink back. Once again, walk my knees back towards the edge of the mat. Come into our rapid pose. So here, you can bring your hands on the outside here if you can't reach your feet. Some people anatomically, their arms just aren't long enough to reach the feet, so you can bring the palms here. I'll do the modified version. Grab your heels, elongate your spine. Same thing, working on endocrine system. You tuck your chin in, and you roll in, round in. Before you bring body weight on the head, you want to make sure you got everything secure. Knees in, abs in, eyes open. Take your time. Let's go. Up and over. No more than 10, 20% body weight on top of the head. Keep bringing the shoulders away from the ears. Keep using the feet, the knees. Keep shifting that weight over. But you want to feel your whole entire spine get along. Right? Feel the length in the spine. Length in the spine. Length in the spine. Keep that chin tucked, keep those eyes open, maintain your grip, and your change. Inhale, you roll up, round up, chin comes up, and then we'll lie down for a quick Shavasana. Breath is steady, mind is steady. Always taking a reset. If you can't take oxygen in, you want to slow your heart rate down, exhale, press the CO2 out. Got one, let's do one. Let's do a sit-up, feet together, heels, toes touch. Inhale the arms up, thumbs crossed. Let's go, we roll up. So we're turning face to front, separate leg stretching. Right leg is out, left foot is right by bicep. Always contact forehead and knees, what we want first and foremost. So you go 10 fingers on the lock, you're super tight, you do this. If you're super tight, you'll do a straddle, right? Do the straddle and just come over towards the leg. Either way, you soften that knee. And you bring forehead to your knee. I start in this space, once again, showing you how to use gravity. Chin is tucked, eyes are open, you want to let gravity do the work. You just breathe. Keep that forehead on your knee. Power versus force. Hips square, shoulders square, eyes open, breath is even, easy, smooth. And if you stay here for an hour, I promise that leg will straighten out. Forehead to your knee. Change, inhale, you bring yourself up. Switching the legs out. Once again, the more important to get the forehead to knee contact. If you're super tight, that's too much, you just straddle the leg and you'll come over even to that bent knee. All right? No different, we all start from different places. Different range of motion, different range of emotion. Here you go. Got your grip, you got your grab. Abs in, hips are square. Forehead on the knee. And you just gotta trust gravity, right? Trust that gravity is doing its job, trying to press you into a pancake. Your job is to breathe, let those muscles relax. Just get out of the way and let it happen. Hips are even, shoulders are even,
Abs are in, hips are back. Taking your time. Stay here for an hour. Okay, how inflexible you think you are or not. Gravity will press you into total water.
Change the heel, you bring yourself up. We sit tall. Paschimottanasana, peace sign fingers, Paschimottanasana. Peace sign fingers, maintain stomach on your thighs, chest on your knees, chin away from your chest. And once again, nice and easy. All right, keeping your chin away from your chest. Heels away, toes are in. Trying to maintain some compression. And this gravity is trying to do the work. Stomach on your thighs, chest on the knees, chin away from your chest. Taking your time, slowly but surely. You don't have to do the work, right? Power versus force. Finding that space, shift those hips back, nothing in the low back spine. And then now when you're ready, forearms to the floor, forehead to the shin. Change, bring yourself up, we'll come up, go right to our spine twist. Right heel, left knee corner. So if you tuck that left heel under, you can bring the left heel under to the right hip. Right hand to the base of the spine, you gotta bind, you bind up, either way. It's always length. The longer your spine is, relaxing those shoulders away from the neck. Right, the shoulders up, you can't twist them in the back, middle back, T8, T12. So the shoulders have to be relaxed. Chin away from your chest. Once again, the eyes lead the spine, the breath leads the asana. You start to breathe, you start to look over that right shoulder. You can use the arm, using the abs, shoulders relaxed. Inching across that wall is millimeters, centimeters, not even inches, right? Millimeters, centimeters, millimeters, centimeters, look. Millimeters, centimeters, millimeters, centimeters. And you change, slowly reversing yourself up. Switch yourself up. Same deal, whatever you did. Once again, you don't want to be on a tailbone, you want to be on the sits bones. Lift that spine, lift that chin, relax those shoulders, elongate the spine. The eyes lead the spine, the breath leads the asana. And once again, you look for millimeters and centimeters. No stress. All right, the slower you move, the better the body's going to respond. All right, T8, T12, feel anything twisting your low back. You find some more length, pull those abs in, look over that shoulder, look over that shoulder, twist over that shoulder, and change. Take your time. We'll spin right around, do our one quick breathing, one slow set of breathing right here. Shoulders are rested, abs are in, spine is long. So your only job is to press that CO2 out. Here we go. Good time, man. Come back again. We'll do some more stuff next week. Maybe I'll do a yin class. We'll do another variation of the flow. Everybody take care. Y'all be well. Once again, y'all got time for Savasana at home. Namaste.
That was really good.